guys, it's Rick with the Digital Divide. Today we're going to be playing some Warcraft 3 Reforged. Now this is not a remake, but a remaster of the original Warcraft 3, which came out, I want to say it came out like 15, 20 years ago. It's really old, but I don't know exactly. I'd have to look it up, but I have put a ton of hours into this game. I can't even begin to guess. I would say well over 1,000. This is one of my favorite real-time strategy games ever made. I was obsessed with it for a very long time. Now that said, I have not played this in a very long time. This Reforged version, I bought the day it came out, but I only played it for a handful of hours and then I jumped off to something else. This game has gotten so much flack because people really wanted Blizzard to change everything about the game. All the cutscenes and, you know, granted, maybe they said they were going to do some of that stuff, but for me personally, I thought this game was basically perfect the way that it was. The only thing I wanted them to change was the graphics. I wanted them to improve the graphics, and they did. We got better textures, we got better models, everything looks superb now. It's the same exact game that we had all those years ago, but with better graphics, and that's exactly what I wanted. That's exactly what I got. It was just a fresh coat of paint. Anyways, that said, we're going to jump into a versus round. I prefer 3-on-3. I think 1-on-1 and 2-on-2 is boring. 3-on-3 is the sweet spot, in my opinion. 4-on-4 is a bit too much. So in this game, you have 4 different factions. You have the humans, you have the orcs, you have the undead, and you have the night elf. Night elf and undead are my two favorites. These two, I can play them. Like, I'm not going to say I've mastered every single race, but I am very proficient in all of them. But these two are my favorite for long-term viability. This lets you randomize it, so you get to just wing it, basically. But for me, I think I'm going to go with the night elf. Okay guys, it looks like we found ourselves a match. So I'm on the right side, I'm blue, green, and yellow. And then on the left is red, purple, and orange. You can see on the map where all the, where everyone's gonna spawn. So, just waiting to jump in here, this guy. Alright, so when I start off, I like to do 3 wisps on gold, and then 2 on lumber to start off. So when you start off the game, you have 5 wisps when you're playing on the night elf side, and they're like workers. Also, look at the model, the character model, awesome. Alright, so I generated my first wisp, and I'm going to create an altar of elders that lets me summon my hero, and I'll tell you what that is in just a moment. I think these new models and textures are just phenomenal. Alright, so the second unit that I want to generate is a moonwell. So this is like a farm equivalent for... It lets you feed your units. So when you have units, you want to feed them. So I'm going to put the next guy on the gold mine because it maxes out at 5. I have 4 on there now. I'm going to do 1 more on the tree because I've only got 2 on the trees at the moment, so I want another one. We need lumber and gold to generate units. I just think this game looks so much better than it did back then. I mean, and it should. Alright, so I'm right-clicking here, which means that the wisp that this thing makes is automatically going to go wherever I designate it to. So my next unit is going to be an Ancient of War, and these guys create the base units. Alright, so my Altar of Elders is done. I'm going to take the wisp that was making that and put it on the gold mine, and I'm going to tell him that the next wisp that he brings out is going to go on a tree to generate more lumber. And now I'm going to go ahead and create... These are the heroes that you have to choose from. I'm going to pick the Warden, because she's good at dealing a lot of damage, a lot of AoE damage, which is area of effect damage. So you'll see what I mean later. Also, again, I want to highlight how fucking cool the models look in this game. They look so cool. Alright, so I'm waiting for a wisp to come out. I'm waiting for my hero to be made. Alright, so now I've got 5 wisps in the trees, and I've maxed out my gold mine here with 5. So I'm going to do 1 more wisp over here.
Your building
Now that
is
my
complete.
Ancient of War is done, I can tell it to make a unit. I only have enough money to buy this unit right now. This one requires a Hunter's Hull, which I'm making at the moment, right here. In addition to letting me create new units, this also lets me upgrade their armor and weaponry,
Your building is complete.
which I'm going to do right now. And then I'm going to put this remaining wisp. I'm going to tell it to generate an ancient protector, which is like a defensive unit. So this is my hero that I picked to make, and each hero has unique abilities. So my first one, you start off with 1 mana. I'm going to do the Fan of Knives, which does 75 damage per target, and it just shoots all over the place. You'll see. So I'm going to have him make more units, and I'm going to make them go to her as soon as they're made. As well as my hero totem. So this spot right here on the map that is green, I'm going to tell my units to go there, because green indicates that there are some, they're called creepers, I believe, and they're pretty weak. And if you kill them, you just get stronger. So I'm going to click on Fan of Knives. He spreads them around. That damages everyone. I like to focus fire 1 unit at a time.
Have you reached a
kill them a lot faster that way.
Your building is complete.
One great thing about the Night Elves is that they can heal using their farms. Okay, so one of my teammates is already under attack because he is not. Well, I think he's just. What is he doing? Okay, they're doing the same thing I am. They're going out and killing the NPCs on the map, which are non-playable characters. They're just computer characters. But if you kill them, you get experience. Your hero does, and then they will level up. So I'm gonna make another wisp here, and then soon I'm gonna have to expand. But for now, I want to kill more of the easy targets, which are right over here.
Their fear. They shall not escape.
Another ability that the Night Elves have that is unique is that they can be cloaked at night. They'll disappear and you can't see them. That is unique to that race. Every race has unique
Let the hunt begin.
Perks. And my hero just leveled up, so now I get to pick a different ability. I'm going to do the Teleportation, which allows her to warp.
Let me investigate.
Out of danger in the middle of a whatever happens. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a wall of fountains here. There's 4 of them, and then I'm going to tell them to automatically heal any friendly unit that comes near it.
I am the Iron Hand of Justice.
So now I want to target this gold mine, because you need 2 really for the long game. And we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this guy. Man, I'm not playing as efficiently as I should be. Alright, so we're gonna go here and we're gonna try to kill the creepers that are guarding this mine. I don't know that I'll be able to, if I'm being honest. I want them all to focus on my hero because she can take the most damage. And you can see here how much damage each unit is taking.
I am the law.
So she's taking quite a bit right now.
Let justice be served. Understood. They shall not escape.
I just buffed her, so her units do more damage now.
They shall not escape.
Now it's just 1 guy left.
Have you reached a verdict?
And I'm going to grab the Tone of Intelligence. They leave perks behind when they die. So again, I'm going to click on all the wells I've had so far. I'm going to tell them to automatically heal my units, and I'm going to send the 1 wisp that I have left alive up here to build a second home base, if you will. So this is my first home base. He's upgrading at the moment. Alright, so now they're healing up next to the wells. So my hero is the most damage. He needs the most help at the moment.
Let me investigate.
So this is my base. On the map you can see yellow, which is my friend's base. And then you can see my other partner. So they're both orcs. And this guy's doing the same thing I'm doing. He's expanding. He's smart. Yellow has not started expanding yet, but that's fine. Alright, so I've only got 4 units, including my hero, so I need more units. I have 2 coming, and I'm gonna go ahead and tell my team what my intentions are. So I just told them I'm going AA, which stands for anti-air, and I'm also making air units. So I'm gonna make units that can attack the enemy air units, and I'm making air units of my own. And I just want to let them know so they can build accordingly.
I stand ready.
So if I'm making all air units, then they don't need to worry about that. They can build melee units, or melee. I don't remember what it's called. All right, so my second base is almost done. It's a little over halfway done. So this guy's ready. So once you upgrade your Tree of Life, or Tree of Ages, sorry, which is what this is, then you can get new abilities. Okay, so I just got a notice saying that my ally's champion has fallen. So one of my compatriots here, his hero has died. The hero is the main unit, so mine's the Iron Raven. Oh, this is not going to go well for me, I don't think, but I'm still going to try. This guy's a level 8 Revenant. So you can see I can monitor the health of everyone down here. My hero can take the most damage, so I actually want them focusing on her.
Let justice be served.
Our allies' town
Okay, so my friends'
your building is complete.
Town is under attack, which sucks because I'm in the middle of doing some other stuff right now. So I need to go help them right now. But before I do that, I need to heal myself. Greater healing, okay.
Have you reached a verdict?
So I'm gonna teleport to my friend's base to help him out. That's me. His base is under attack, so I'm gonna teleport to help them.
I am the Iron Hand of Justice. Let the hunt begin.
Research finished.
Let justice be served. Let the hunt begin. Understood.
So their attack did not go too well. We're crushing them.
I am the law.
They shall not. Your building is complete.
I can taste their fear. Justice shall be
Our
swift.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Let justice be served. Let the hunt begin. Justice shall be swift.
Our champion has fallen.
So that purple guy just killed my champion, so I'm just gonna bring her back to life right now, along with an extra champion. My second base is done being built, so the important thing is that we prevented the destruction of our friends. Oh, I thought we did. I guess we didn't.
Fair enough.
Thought we prevented the destruction of our friend's base, but we didn't.
Oh, too easy.
But now we're there. So they're running away. Done. There's the last guy.
Fair enough.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and build. So this new building is an Ancient of Lore. It allows me to build druids, and I want druids, so I'm gonna go ahead and expand my base. The second one over here that I'm making lets me build birds. So you want a total of 6 farms because that's like the sweet spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so that'll do that. And then I want 1 more lumber, and while I'm waiting for units to deploy, I'm gonna go ahead and make more.
More lumber is required.
Again, guys, I haven't played this game in a very long time, so I'm sucking. I'm usually much better, but I haven't played in like 6 months, so whatever. Okay. Doing the best I can.
I stand ready.
So I've got a lot on lumber here. So I'm just making units. Oh, she needs to heal. She's almost dead.
Say no
so I'm going to tell her to go to my portals and heal, which she's now up to full health.
Your building is too easy.
My hero's back alive any second now.
Your building
And
is
then my
complete.
ancient
Your
druid.
building is complete.
Tell everything that comes out of that building to go to my hero, as well as this one. So I'm making a bird, I'm making a druid.
Goddess, light my
Druids
path.
slow down the other units, and in
More
addition
lumber
to
is
slowing them
required. We
down,
must lend aid to our allies.
so they're fighting here, purple. I think they can handle that, but let me just, I mean, I'm going to send units as soon as I have them available, but I don't have them available right now.
Work
Which is my
complete.
issue. So I'm
Research
making another
finished.
defensive structure here, and then I'll have 1, 2, 3.
An
And that's
allied
normally
champion has
okay.
fallen.
Fuck.
We
Alright, so
must
one of my
lend
teammates
aid to
left,
our-
despite the fact that
Research finished.
all of our bases are intact. And it's a little bit annoying. Because we're pretty much done now. We're going to lose
More
the game
lumber is
because...
required.
Warriors of the night, assemble!
Okay, here's another
I am
hero unit.
vigilant.
I just built my second. She has an ability that causes
We
any
must act,
ranged
then,
archers'
must lend
damage to
aid
be
to our
increased.
allies.
Watch over me.
So this happens a lot. People will give up really easily. The second
More
things
lumber
get
is
rough, they
required.
just give up.
Upgrade complete.
An
You
allied
can see up here I have a lot of
champion has
gold, but I don't have a lot
fallen.
of
The
lumber.
great
So I need more
outdoors.
lumber. So I'm having this guy create more wisps to harvest more lumber.
I am
Research
the Iron
building is
Hand
complete.
of
Our
justice.
allies' town needs help.
I can
Okay,
taste
so they're
their
coming to
fear.
attack me. What I'm going to do is keep my units
Let me
around my
investigate.
defensive area. Because I want them to try to fight me while I'm also healing myself. Because
Our
that's not going to
allies'
be good
town
for them.
needs help.
outdoors.
Research finished.
And the
More lumber is
also, while I'm
required.
doing this, okay. So they're attacking my
Ashfallen.
friend's base here, which I need to help out.
Understood.
So they're attacking me.
We must lend aid to our allies.
Let justice be served.
They're focusing on my hero, which is really dumb.
Justice shall be swift.
She can teleport and also hide.
Let the hunt begin.
Trust in my
Ah,
God.
the
Light
great
is their
outdoors.
trouble. Our allies' town needs
So
help.
I'm gonna-
Our champion has fallen.
So I'm gonna
We
lose
must
this.
lend aid to our allies.
Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. I don't know yet. I'm doing good so far.
For the goddess.
My teammates suck. Yeah,
I
see, they're
stand ready.
retreating because I'm
Our
winning
allies' town needs help.
their attack on my base. So I'm going to bring back my primary hero and have her come to my secondary hero as soon as she comes out. I'm also going to make more units in the meantime, and I'm going to upgrade armor. This building, again, lets me upgrade armor. This power here lets me
Our allies'
increase
town
the
needs
strength
help.
of my building, so
must
it
act.
determines how much damage my buildings can take.
Trust in my command.
Alright, so I've got a bird here. I'm going to mount her to this guy. Make another archer. Make another bird. Make another melee
Our
unit.
allies'
And
town
I'm going to go
needs
help
help.
my friend out now because
Ah,
he's
the
getting
great outdoors.
destroyed. Oh, you know what? He's dead. That's the guy that left. So I'm not particularly worried about him. He's gone already. He gave up.
I stand ready.
Our allies' town needs help.
So
We are
what I...
We
poised
must
to
lend
strike.
aid
Okay,
to
so
our
I'm going to
allies.
take this guy out.
Strike!
They're basically watching me to make sure that I don't help.
Strike!
Ah, the great outdoors.
As I thought.
So they want
we
me
must lend aid
to get
our
away
allies.
from my
Research finished.
town, which I'm not going to do because I'm not a
Goddess, light
f***ing
my
idiot.
path.
I want them to fight
Trust
me
in
on
my
my own
command.
turf.
Research finished.
Prepare to be moonstruck.
And they want to
An
take me
allied
away from my
champion has
turf.
fallen. We must lend aid to our allies.
So I'm waiting for my main unit to come back.
An allied champion
Upgrade
has
this
fallen.
while I can.
We are poised to strike. I am vigilant.
So I'm
Our
going to go ahead and
must
attack
lend aid
orange
to
because they're
allies.
waiting
The
outside of
goddess
my
agrees.
base.
My prey is near. For the goddess.
My plan is to target them one-on-one.
Let me investigate.
They shall not
Ah,
escape.
the great
Our allies'
outdoors.
town champion has fallen. Lend aid to our allies. They shall
So
not
I'm killing all of their units one-on-one. So far I'm winning
And
this
I will
fight. We'll see what happens long term. I have a feeling I'm gonna die now, but you know what? I gave it the old college try.
Our allies' town needs help.
Let justice be served.
Again, so far I'm winning this fight.
Our allies' town has fallen. For the trees.
Alright, so I'm gonna take out this guy because it's a heavy damage unit to my my structures.
Our time is now.
So this orange, so I'm the last one left. Both of my guys, both of my teammates are dead. It's just me. So I'm basically dead here.
On your mark.
Our sacred grove is being
great
desecrated.
outdoors. Hi! Taste my
So they've got knights,
What is
which
nature's
can
call?
attack air units.
I stand ready.
So I'm pretty much screwed here. I'm gonna die.
The enemy.
I'm game.
Because it's me versus the other
The hunt
three.
is on.
All my guys are dead.
Upgrade finished.
My teammates, that is.
They
were
great
really
out. The hunt is on.
Research failed.
Alright guys, so it's basically 3-on-1 at this point, and I'm just getting absolutely demolished because my teammates suck at this
Goddess,
game.
light my path.
So my base is getting destroyed, and there's nothing that I can do about it. So I'm just gonna leave at this point. Because my other coworkers already left. And you can see the ranking here of how well everyone played. My other two teammates are all the way down here. I'm here. You win some, you lose some. Not a big deal. This game's very fun. I'll do a part 2 when I have better teammates and maybe show you how the game goes when there's a more cohesive, like, cooperative thing going on, because they weren't really communicating whatsoever. I think I'm the only one that said anything through the chat. Anyways, this has been me for this evening. Have a great night, and thank you.